All right. How everybody doing? This is Mike Sykes, Millionaire Maker. And with me, I'll make you a millionaire. All right, so this is day 7 of my 365-day YouTube content creation challenge, where I challenge myself for the next 365 days to create valuable and useful content that I can post to my YouTube channel and try and bring the benefit of the knowledge that I've gained over the last few years as a real estate investor to somebody out there who might be able to use the help, or could be looking for a different thing to do, a different way of life. All right, so like I say, this is day 7 of my 365-day YouTube content creation challenge. My name is Michael Sykes. I'm the Millionaire Maker, and with me, I'll make you a millionaire. Okay, so today was Friday, the 7th of January. Okay, today I didn't work. I haven't worked. Let me see. I don't think I worked none this week yet. Okay, my car was in the shop. All my cars were in the shop except for the Malibu. The Malibu went out, I think it was yesterday, last night. And it'll be gone until Sunday. I did get the 200 back, so I will be going to work tomorrow. Now, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, because I didn't include it in the tape because it happened after video 6. But yesterday, I did manage to get a contract. I did manage to get a property under contract in the Jonesboro area, over in this area called Lake Jodeco. Okay, it's a nice area, houses around mid 200, mid 300s, in between there. Okay, it's a vacant lot. I got it under contract for 50. I'm marketing it right now to out of 85. Okay, I got my car back this afternoon. I could have went to work for a few hours, but instead I took the time to market my property. Now, when I first got the property under contract, what I managed to do was every possible contact I had in my phone. Okay, over the years of collecting phone numbers of wholesalers, buyers, investors, people like that, realtors. Over the years, all those numbers that I collected, I went to my phone and sent them all a text message, making them aware that I have a property in Jonesboro for sale for $85K. A lot that can be developed. Okay, letting everybody know. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. I put a post in every real estate group that I'm a member of on Facebook. Then I did something like what Flipman asked the Flipman what he said, a way to build a buyer's list using PropStream. So what I did was I went on there and I searched for, hold on. Yeah, I went on PropStream. Here we go. And I put in the property address. And when I put in the property address, it gave me a whole bunch of information about the neighborhood and everything around it. It also gave me, the information on all the recent sales over the time in that area. Okay? And with those recent sales, it lists in that neighborhood or in that general area, it's 181 properties listed on the MLS. It's 18 pre-foreclosures. It's 16 auctions. It's 152 bank-owned. It's 5,813 cash buyers. 1,993 properties with liens on them. 591 vacant in that area. Now, these that are listed as vacant, okay, they usually for them to get a vacant list and be placed somewhere where data is collected, the way I understand it is these properties are listed as vacant to the post office. Okay, like you can go to the mailman to drive past, and notice that no one lives at the house, so he'll go back and he'll report that property as vacant, and then it'll go into a vacant property list. Okay, that data will be collected on it and uploaded, and that's where you'll find your 519 vacant. Okay, but what I did was, you click on the details, it gives you the details around it, it'll give you comps and nearby sales. Okay, we got 18 comps in the area, 15 flip comps. That flip comps are what they register as properties that an investor, someone has came in, bought the property. Say you came in and you bought the property for $50,000. Then a few months later, you put it back on the market, or within the year, you put it back on the market for say $150,000. Okay, and you sell it. So that comp will be registered the day you bought it for the $50,000, the day you relisted it and sold it for the $150,000. Okay, that's what would be listed as a flip. Okay, then there's 100 properties in the neighborhood. Okay, so what I did was I went in there and I got these properties. It was 18 comps. It was 15 flip comps. I managed to come out with like 80-something properties in the area. So I skip traced that through PropStream, and when I skip traced that, I came out with, I think about 40-something phone numbers and email addresses and addresses. So what I did was, through PropStream, I devised an email campaign. PropStream will allow you to create an email campaign, because after you skip trace it, it'll come up with email addresses and phone numbers. And it will allow you to create an email campaign. It will allow you to create an email and market your property that way through emails, okay? Sending out mass emails to these people. And what I did, I had the numbers too. So what I did was I went through the list with each person. Some people they have, depending on how many numbers they come back with, like you might have 3 different numbers, or had 3 different numbers. One might be two might be a cell phone, and one might be a landline. So it will give you those numbers. And I had to go through, and each person, that had a number, I'd have to go through and manually put that number in my text message, along with every number that they have that's a cell number, and send them a message. Let them know that I have a property for sale. Now, I did get a couple of, I got 3 stops. Okay. I asked 2 of them, I found out who the numbers was, and I asked them, hey, is this so-and-so? Nobody responded. One guy responded, and basically he was, like I said, when I said the other day about getting the property under contract and being all right, as long as don't nobody try to lowball me. And in my example of lowballing, I said, okay, as long as don't nobody come with talking about I give you 40 or 45 for it. All right, and I got it under contract for 50. And that's exactly what he was doing, okay? He come talking about, really what he said was, it's too expensive for his taste, okay? Because Flip Man showed me how to go back. Well, he didn't show me. Well, he showed me a way that you can PropStream, like you pull up information on a property, and say that property owner owns like 10 other properties. Okay, in there with that property, it'll be a section called linked properties, and you can pull up linked properties, and it will tell you all the other properties that owner owns. Like my property that I got, it has a linked property, and you pull up that linked property, it'll show you that the person that I'm talking to owns that property that I'm selling, and the property that he's living in, where he was contacted at. Okay? So I went and looked at the guy that I was talking to. I did a few things. What I did was I went on my phone and I went to Spokio and put in the address of the place where he lived at, because I was able to put his phone number back through my software and come up with the owner who it was I was supposed to be talking to. Asked him, was that him? He verified it, said, yeah, it's him. Okay, so I went ahead and I went to Spokio and put in his name first. It came back with a few things, few names, but I couldn't tell if they were them, so I put in his address. Once I got his address, I put that address in PropStream, and it came back with him in the list, and it had linked properties. And I looked at his linked properties. I think he owned like, let me go back over here and look. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, he got a property in Jonesboro. So when I click on this one, and it'll take me to linked properties. He owned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, I can see he owns 13 properties. Okay, and he got like $500,000 worth of loans out on him. And all his properties are estimated at $2.3 million, and he has a portfolio equity of $1.18 million. Okay, so meaning out of that, he has $1.8 million left out of his $2.313 million worth of assets. Okay, and like he shot me, so I asked him, okay, well, since you say it's too much, what would be a fair price with you? And like I say, he come back with some bull crap, $10K. All right. So, like I say, I didn't go to work. So what I did, I came home and I done that. So, like I said, I basically sent it out. I put out emails to everyone in my email contact list, letting them know that I had this property. Hopefully over the next, Flipman has a thing where you can partner 50-50 with him. I went through and looked through that and submitted it to him. Okay. I went to LinkedIn. I posted it to everybody in my contact list on LinkedIn till they stopped me from doing that. Talking about it, hey, it appears you're using some kind of software or you're sending out mass messages. Even though it was just me clicking on each one send it, one send it, one send it. But after so long, hey, they cut that out and told me I was violating the rules. And if I kept it up, they would suspend my account. So I had to stop that. But I did get a few responses from that. Okay. Like I said, I got emails, text messages out to everybody. I got a 50-50 partnership in with Flipman. I got like a 45-day close, so I got like 45 days to try and come up with a buyer. Hopefully I'll be able to come up with a buyer faster than that and get this contract off. Okay. I think right now that's about all that I really want to report for day 7. I think that's about it. Nothing really spectacular happened. Oh yeah, the Buddy's Automotive over there where my Impala is, where it's been since September. You know, she gave me a call. I think it was yesterday morning or this morning. Yesterday morning it was, and she said that she heard from the dealer, and it's possible that the parts will be released this week coming up. All right, so hopefully we'll get some progress with that. And I'll get my Impala back soon. My intentions is, if when I get it back, is to trade it in for a better, newer car, a better, newer Impala that I can put on the platform. Okay, that way I can go ahead and have two cars on the platform, because right now, as it stands, the Malibu is not only paying for itself, but lately for the last few weeks, it's been paying for my VA too. Okay, so it is paying for itself. I think last month it paid for the insurance. So as long as it's taking care of that, I'm good. Yeah, I was thirsty. Oh. And as I was saying, as long as it take care of that, I'm good. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. This video like 16 minutes long. I managed to get it in. I'm gonna let it be in. Hey, if you made it this far, I should have said it earlier. I'm gonna learn as I go along. That'll be part of my opening spiel, to hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and if you possibly can, share this video with at least 5 people. I'd appreciate it. Okay, with that being said, my name is Michael Sykes. I'm the Millionaire Maker. If you hang with me, I'll make you a millionaire. Peace. See you tomorrow.